Hello, how's it going, everybody? It is Surpassed Faults, and today what I'm going to bring you is a vlog, and I'm going to be talking about what I've seen recently. It was the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, and I'm going to do basically my thoughts on what I've seen. I'm not special, so I haven't got to see the device or anything, and of course, since I'm in America, I have to wait till October, which really it's October. Yeah, it's October, so which really sucks. I don't even know which day in October, but I know everybody else in 149 other countries, excluding us and Japan, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me because I feel like we're pretty big. I'm not pretty big, we practically are North America. But anyways, doesn't really make sense to me. But anyways, I'm gonna have to wait till October to get it, but I am probably gonna get it, because I've had this phone for a while, and it is time to get a new one. If you can see, the screen's cracked. Yeah, you can see that really good, I guess. Or it looks like you can. Yeah, and that happened like within like the first 3 months I got it. So I've been looking forward to a new one ever since I got the dang thing, pretty much. Um, so yes, I'm hoping to get that. It had a lot of cool features like it their whole thing was circle was no, it was dot circle box, and you could do a lot of things the based on what you were going to do. Like if you wanted to save web pages, circle, and the dot would be like to open your Air Touch, and it looked really cool. Like it had a bunch of features, and I feel like that's fun for me. I'm kind of a big guy. I'm 6'2", 6'3", 240 pounds. I'm not, but anyways. So I have kind of big hands, not really big hands, but kind of big hands. And so it would feel better to me to have a bigger phone, like just in general. Um, yeah, big fingers, I guess. But anyways, so I think a note would be good for me. But if you're a small guy or you have small hands, you might not want it. But it has 1080p display, I heard, and I swear I could see everything on it from like just the little side view they gave you. Kind of, I mean, they did actually show you the whole thing, but it looked amazing right there. Like I really can't wait for it. The gear, I thought the gear was kind of cool. Like I feel like it'll probably lead up to the future, but I don't think it's there yet. Uh, but it was quite interesting. You could send text messages on your phone, uh, on your watch, on the Samsung Galaxy Gear Watch or whatever, and you could take calls. And I really thought it was cool how they have the speaker on this side of your wrist, and it knows gestures. So like on the S4, how you can wave, or if you look away, it'll pause the video. You can so if someone's calling you, put it up to your ear, and apparently it'll answer it, and you just start talking. Because it's cool because the speaker's right here on the watch at the very end of the strap. That's a good way. Oh yeah, strap. Um, and you can talk just like that's the speaker. Like you actually sort of kind of have a phone in your hand, but not really. So I feel like it almost kind of defeats the purpose though. If you're gonna have to go, I mean, I guess it's cool because you can just go. Oh, but I mean, it's not really. I don't see the whatever. Like I mean, I get it, but I think it's got a price point around near $300. I'm probably way off. It's $200 or $300. Anyway, the damn watch isn't cheap by any means, and I'm sure the Note isn't going to be either. But I'd rather that's a full fledged phone. That's not. I could take pictures and do this and like I mean, which is still really cool. But I don't think I'm not going to shell out close to $300 $200 for that kind of device. I might as well get a phone. You know what I'm saying? Which it's what you want, right? But it would be really cool if maybe, I mean, I understand there's a bunch of really technologically advanced stuff inside the watch that makes it have that price point. But it'd be cool if maybe, I don't want to say a cheaper way, but basically where it would cost as much. So like say $50. I might pay $50 for something like that. Now I understand it has an amazing camera and everything else. But $200 seems quite a bit much, but it did look kind of stylish. Just I guess in the pictures they had, just made it look pretty good. And the new functionality of the S Pen looks really interesting. I freaking I don't have an S4. You just saw my phone, so I don't know the hover technology or anything, but I think it looks cool. And so yeah, so I think it'll be interesting, and I'll do an unboxing video as soon as I get it. So yeah, I think so. Oh, and they also revealed the new. This one's gonna be hard. Samsung Galaxy 10.1 2014 edition. I think I got that right. I think I did. It's 10 point something. Either way, um, it's gonna be their new tablet, and it looks pretty cool, I guess. But oh, by the way, with the watch, if you say you just bought Samsung Galaxy S4, or even if you have the S3 apparently, or the Note 2, you can update it and somehow connect it to your watch, and it'll have all the same functionalities as the Note 3, which I find I really like that. I it kind of makes it where, how do I put this? Like if you're looking for something to spice up what you have now, that would probably be it without buying a new phone. Um, Still, like I don't have, well, I'm not, I'm not rich, so I can't just go out and buy a watch that does stuff that I can do on my phone by myself. But something really cool. Apparently email or whatever. And this is just what I've seen on the live stream. I watched the whole live stream, by the way, and the thing. So say you're reading an email on your watch, you can do that. And you also do some apps it showed on your on the watch. And so say you're flipping through this email and it's really interesting, and you want to see it on a bigger screen. All you have to do apparently take out your phone and unlock it, I guess, and it'll automatically be at your email that you're reading, and I'll assume the same point. The same point you're scrolling, or maybe it'll just, but basically it'll be the same email, so it wouldn't be hard to find it. Either way, that's pretty cool. I think it kind of makes me think of Apple, who I've heard is revealed to is supposed to reveal their new. Apparently, they're coming out with a watch similar to Samsung's, and I've heard it's probably gonna do about the same thing. But the cool part is it like it's like with Apple, how all your devices are connected, or kind of all your Apple products, pretty much like through iTunes and stuff like that. It's I think it's getting to be that way with this, because if you think, well, Samsung doesn't have really, uh, like it's not like it doesn't have an iPod or something. You know what I'm saying? Which is something I might look into. But either way, um, how all that's connected to like your Mac and then your iPhone and your iPod and your iPad and all that's connected. It's pretty wild, I think. Connected, you can do that. And but yeah, so I think it's kind of sort of getting like that with all their devices, but I don't think they have, obviously the device is like they don't have the number of numerous devices to connect it to, like they have the Note, tablet, and the phone, which is the Galaxy, and now apparently a watch. So I mean, that compared to like iPad, iPod, iPhone, Mac, um, like desktop and laptop. Um, it's probably getting that way with Samsung, and I'm sure they'll find new inventive ways for hardware. But until then, yeah. So that's basically what I've seen. The tablet doesn't look amazingly interesting, but they didn't really show much of the tablet. The Note looks amazing. Can't wait till October. I still think October's bullshit, right? But anyways, Um, so yeah, so yeah, and the watch, it looks really cool. So if you have an excess of money, like you just want a toy or something to say, hey, look at this, because if I saw someone with it on, I would think that's pretty cool. Like I would, it'd probably blow my mind, right? If I hadn't seen it already, which a lot of people probably haven't. Like the unpacking shows in Berlin, so I don't doubt that because I saw how many people were in New York or whatever because it showed it in the thing. But I doubt there's an extreme number of Americans that know about it right now. Like I'm gonna say around 20% of Americans know there's a Note 3. I mean, because there hasn't been a commercial or anything, so nobody knows anything. They don't know about reveal dates or anything, which we don't really know about reveal dates. We know it'll be in October, and I don't think they had a price point, so I'm not exactly sure what it's gonna cost. I just know I'm gonna get it. So yeah, but basically, but I mean, I think they told you what the watch was a round figure about the cost at around $300. So like I say, if you have an excess of money, you'll blow everybody away, all your friends and everything away with his watch because the amount of applause the dude got when he oh wow, I was gonna think of trying to say his name. I want to say his last name Shin. He got a message and he read it on his watch. It's pretty cool. But yeah. So anyways, that's been this kind of review video. I think um, it's a step into the future. I really do, and I really can't wait to see hardware and software and just every like the intuitive parts, um, and how it fits in your hand, and all that, and all of just all the aesthetics and everything. And so yeah, so can't wait to actually get it on October. But yeah, so and I think it looks really cool. I'll definitely do an unboxing video when I get it. And so this has been kind of a review, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Comment, sub, do what you want to do. And yeah, that's the video. Bye.